Naoya Inoue stepped into the ring on September 14, 2025, carrying with him not only the weight of expectation but also the aura of greatness that has followed his every fight. Across from him stood Murodjon Akhmadaliev, a determined challenger whose ambition was to dethrone the man widely considered one of the most complete fighters of this generation. The arena buzzed with anticipation, fans knowing they were about to witness a battle between skill, precision, and heart. Inoue, known as the Monster, carried an air of calm as he walked to the ring. His reputation for destructive power and clinical finishing ability loomed heavily over the matchup. For Akhmadaliev, however, this was not a night for intimidation, it was a night for proving he belonged on the sport's grandest stage. From the opening bell, Inoue's jab set the tone. Crisp, accurate, and punishing, it landed with surgical precision, immediately forcing Akhmadaliev to adjust. The challenger tried to establish his rhythm, working angles and attempting to get inside the Japanese champion's range, but Inoue's timing disrupted every move. The first round showcased Inoue's ability to control distance. He moved with grace, cutting the ring effortlessly, firing straight punches that seemed to find their target at will. Akhmadaliev responded with combinations to the body, hoping to slow the champion, but each attack left him vulnerable to Inoue's lightning counters. By the second round, the difference in speed became apparent. Inoue's hand speed was electric, his punches flowing in rapid succession. Akhmadaliev pressed forward, showing determination, but he absorbed sharp left hooks and right crosses that shook his guard. The crowd roared with every clean shot, sensing the momentum swinging heavily in Inoue's favor. Akhmadaliev, to his credit, did not fold. He pushed back, using his southpaw stance to launch left hands down the middle. For moments, he managed to land cleanly, proving that Inoue could be touched. But every time he found success, Inoue responded with vicious combinations, reasserting his dominance. In the third round, Inoue began to target the body with ruthless intent. His hooks dug deep into Akhmadaliev's ribs, forcing the challenger to wince. The investment to the body was classic Inoue, systematic destruction meant to wear down his opponent round by round. As the fourth round unfolded, Akhmadaliev attempted to increase his work rate. He let his hands go, throwing 3 and 4 punch combinations, but Inoue's defense was sharp. Slipping, blocking, and rolling, he made Akhmadaliev miss just enough before punishing him with counters. A blistering right hand snapped Akhmadaliev's head back, reminding everyone of Inoue's fight-ending power. By the fifth, the fight had settled into a clear pattern. Inoue dictated the pace, landing first and landing last. Akhmadaliev displayed heart and resilience, but his shots lacked the sting needed to dissuade Inoue. The champion walked him down, cutting off exits and applying steady pressure. The sixth round was perhaps Akhmadaliev's best. He managed to back Inoue up briefly, landing a clean left to the head followed by a body shot that drew gasps from the crowd. For a fleeting moment, it seemed momentum could shift. But Inoue, unfazed, adjusted instantly. He retaliated with a sharp right uppercut that staggered Akhmadaliev, followed by a barrage that swung control back in his favor. Inoue's ability to remain composed under fire was striking. No matter what Akhmadaliev threw, the Japanese star had an answer. His footwork kept him balanced, his punches remained crisp, and his accuracy was unrelenting. The seventh round saw Inoue turn up the intensity. He began to stalk Akhmadaliev more aggressively, closing the distance and firing combinations with bad intentions. A thudding left hook to the body visibly hurt the challenger, forcing him to retreat. Sensing weakness, Inoue pursued, unleashing flurries that had the crowd on its feet. Akhmadaliev, though battered, showed incredible grit. He bit down on his mouthpiece and swung back, refusing to wilt. His toughness earned respect, but the punishment he absorbed grew more severe. By the eighth round, the signs of damage were evident. Akhmadaliev's face bore swelling, his movements slowed, and his output waned. Inoue's jab continued to pierce through his guard, setting up combinations that landed with frightening accuracy. Inoue, known for his killer instinct,